afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you Lunala with an ARAQUANID. Now, I have not used ARAQUANID yet this series, and I don't think I've used ARAQUANID yet over the last 2 years. I don't quite remember, but we have an ARAQUANID team here today, which is an incredible Water-type Pokemon, which can't get burnt and doesn't take a lot of damage from Fire-type moves, and also doesn't take a lot of damage from Water-type moves, which makes it the best anti-ogre thing that I could possibly think of. This team is very anti-ogre. If you couldn't tell with the Thunderous Rillaboom and ARAQUANID on it. This is a nice, interesting kind of like a not complete Trick Room, but has a Trick Room package and has a form of speed control in the sense that it does have Trick Room on the Lunala. Also, a lot of Wide Guard users on this team, so even more we hate Kyogre factor. This team is by Adam, also known as Sand Tacos on Twitter. We'll leave a link to his stuff down below in the description, like always. And yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Lunala. You guys know I love Lunala. You guys know I love Zacian. You guys don't know I love ARAQUANID because I don't even know if I do yet. So let's find out if we do. If you guys are excited to see ARAQUANID here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And let's get on to these battles. Well, that's a Latias. Okie dokie, Yui. I also forgot to mention this team did get top 720 in the March International Challenge, so that's something worth mentioning. I am immediately concerned with Solgaleo, I think, because my best way of dealing with it is my Lunala, and they have the Indeedee over there, which does kind of damper that plan a little bit, unfortunately. I do have Thundurus for their maybe Landorus, if that's what they decide to do right away. I highly doubt that, though. I feel like if they want to lead with something, it's definitely going to be the Latias. Maybe set a Tailwind up, maybe do something along those lines. They definitely want to bring the Solgaleo too. So I think I'm going to actually lead with Lunala and lead with Rilla. Bring ARAQUANID in the back and bring our Zacian in the back, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, we're bringing some juice here, folks. We're not bringing any Pokemon that are a little bit underwhelming. These are all Pokemon that will hit and will hit hard. But the problem here is our opponent's lead. No idea what it's going to be. Have so many different Pokemon that could all potentially be the lead, and it's so hard to predict. I mean, if they had to predict our lead, maybe they're seeing a Lunala in our future, and they lead with the Indeedee. That's my guess. No Indeedee are going to lead with the Latias, though. Interesting, because we kind of saw that coming. I don't want to say we definitely saw that coming, but it was a thought that we had together. You guys remember the time we had a thought together? Solgaleo could carry Trick Room, I think, but that's not as common. I think I said Trick Room here, 100%. And then I'm just going to go for the Fake Out onto the Latias. Latias has to either switch here or do that, or Protect. I guess that's an option too. No Dynamax coming from my opponent. They're going to double Protect free Trick Room. This is nothing but a free Trick Room. Okay, awesome. This is ideal. This is very ideal. Now let's look at some of these sets here. Does look like Adam has max HP, max special attack, modest on this. Yeah, this is damage. This is gonna do a lot of damage. I almost feel like this is a Dynamax option if I've ever seen it, because this is double psychic types on the field. Part of me wants to just Meteor Beam, followed by U-turn onto the Latias though. We'll take it a little bit slow, because I do want to save our Dynamax. Okay, they're going to swap there. That's fine. Show me an Ensign. They don't have an Ensign. They have an Indeedee. This is honestly fine. They were probably predicting a Moongeist Beam, and I knew the Indeedee was always a possibility, which is why I didn't want to, you know, just mindlessly fire off Moongeist Beams. And also, I'm a little bit greedy, so we got to get the +1 before we start attacking. At least now we can see what they have. They're going to Dynamax their big scary cat. Alrighty. Hey, that's concerning, not going to lie. That's a little threatening. I don't know anything that the cat can do to Lunala. I do know plenty of things that the cat can do to Rillaboom, though. So let's, I wanted to bring in the ARAQUANID on that spot. I hope I'll be able to. At least safely, right? That's good damage. We take that damage. I guess Araquanid still is the better option. So let me still go into Araquanid. I do want to Dynamax Araquanid here just because I think it's funny. And because I think it's good, right? It's pretty strong. Has Leech Life, has Liquidation. It's going to hurt like a truck. Meteor Beam is going to give us our +1, hopefully. Which mitigates the +1 that they received in Special Defense. Come on, Meteor Beam. Never miss, never miss. We never miss Meteor Beam. We missed the Meteor Beam! Followed by the Steel Spike. Oh, Steel Spike, more like Steel Yikes. What do we do now? Indeed, he got the +1 in defense. I'll tell you what, I'm tempted to Dynamax Max Phantasm now. With our +1. And then just hope the lunge can take out the Indeedee even after a +1 defense. I think it will, and I think it can. I'm putting a lot of faith in Araquanid right now, guys. I'm putting incredible faith in Araquanid here. Araquanid needs to knock out this Indeeders. It really does. Because if it doesn't and the Indeedee goes for Follow Me, I'll be very sad. I would have wasted a Dynamax turn. I have to take advantage of the Solgaleo before it does go for Follow Me. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Come on, please. This is Life Orb. This is Max Attack. This is Brave. This is Stab. Ugh. No! Come on! Are you joking? I have the worst luck. That could have been a min roll. What's stupid is that it's gonna die to its own sand now. Thanks, Araquanid. Thanks so much. You're so good, Araquanid. Ugh, okay. Well, indeed, he's gone, I guess. It didn't have to be this way. I mean, I highly doubt I was going to be able to OHKO the Solgaleo, but I still wanted to see damage, you know? Back in Arilla I go. Then at least I could fake out whatever comes in here. Also change the Psychic Terrain back for what it's worth into Grassy Terrain. Back in a Latias, alright. I have to take advantage of my Trick Room turns while I can, right? I think I got a couple more. Max Phantasm, I'm going all into Latias though. Latias does have Protect though. And it's gonna Protect. Never mind. I'm not gonna go all in. I'm gonna go for Max Phantasm on the big guy. And then I'm just gonna fake out the Latias. Force it into the Protect if it wants to do that. They're gonna double swap. Into the Lando this time, alright. Now, unfortunately, I didn't bring Thundurus to this, so this Intrepid does suck a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. I am happy with the Phantasm target, though. Oh, I am so happy with that Phantasm target. That's a Grassy Glide away. That is an absolute Grassy... Oh, that is not good. That is a weakness policy, my friend. I forgot that was a possibility. Not that I forgot it was a possibility, but I forgot that it was a threat. Lunala is a god, though. Nice. Okay. We have one more turn with this Dynamax. We have one more turn with this Trick Room, I believe. So that's one more Phantasm on the Landorus. That's a Glide on the Solgaleo. I'm liking where we're at right now. This is stressful. Don't get me wrong. This is very stressful, but I think it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. So now we just swap over Max Phantasm, the Lando, and go for the Glide here. I guess I don't have to Glide. I could just U-turn there. And I will U-turn there. Because I definitely underspeed a Solgaleo. Well, that's without a doubt. And the U-turn will give me the free swap into the NC. Oh, and it's also very good into the Latias that they're switching into. Awesome. So I get a nice U-turn off here. Big damage. And now let's see. I want to see a Landorus disappear, because thankfully Landorus didn't go for Protect there. In comes Zacian, which should outspeed their Latias and should prevent any future Trick Rooms. I mean, not Trick Rooms, Tailwinds once our Trick Room runs out. So we are playing our opponent here. But Lunala's carrying this really hard. It's not ARAQUANID. Let me tell you, I was about to Dynamax ARAQUANID this game. Alright, Lander is gone. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We got our Zacian already on the field. They got 2 left. Who do we go for? I think it's going to have to always be the Latias here. The Latias is the bigger threat in my opinion. The Solgaleo has already done Solgaleo thing. I mean, I could also just... Actually, could I just get rid of... Do I still have Trick Room? No way. Okay, yeah, no way. Alright, I didn't pay attention, but I guess it did Peter. I'm gonna attempt the Moongeist Beam on Solgaleo, but my only concern here is Latias, getting rid of Latias. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Solgaleo protects, okay. Followed by Bulldoze. Well, that's one way to control speed. That's one way to do it. Oh, is this like a was this supposed to be a Bulldoze lead for them? A Latias Bulldoze with Solgaleo Weakness Ball? Wow. I didn't consider that. I did not consider that. Well, the more you know, I guess. Well, that didn't work, I don't think. I have no reason not to double in, because they don't knock both of us out. The grassy terrain is actually going to mitigate the damage that Earthquake can even do. And if Earthquake is their only play, I have a fun little button that I'm going to show them real quick, called Wide Guard. Followed by a play rough here. That should be game. Whew. Battle was canceled. Yes, it was. Nice. I'm telling you, I'm in love with Lunala, man. The Pokemon is so dumb. So dumb. Ooh, Garchomp and Rabombi? We are seeing all the wild stuff pop out on Battle Stadium tonight, folks. All the wild stuff. Well, this is a great opportunity, I feel, to lead Thundurus. Maybe even lead Zacian. Like, what is stopping me from leading Zacian Lunala right now? I don't think nothing. I think absolutely nothing. I don't really think I need Rilla here. Maybe we'll bring ARAQUANID in the back. Maybe we'll bring Thundurus in the back. Thundurus ain't bad. Incin might be better. Yeah, Fake Out could be really useful later on in the game, I think. But honestly, after last game, if I could Dynamax Lunala, I'll do it. Because I am just so surprised at how well that did in the last game that I would love to do it again. But alright, what is their plan here? There has to be some kind of cheese here. Right? Is this just like a Rabombi Fairy move into Moltres? Also, Galarian Moltres making a comeback. I've been seeing it all over the place. And I might have a team with it later on too. Because it's honestly just the worst Yveltal, but doesn't take up a restricted spot Yveltal. So it does have some merit to it. Going against well-trained air. Okay, so this is exactly what I said in the beginning. Interesting. There has to be cheese here. I see it. I smell it. I don't like it. I'm going to throw every darn thing I have into this Moltres. That's it. There's something going on here. There's something fishy. I don't like it. I don't like it. So throw everything I have into it. The reason why Behemoth plays is because clearly this is going to be the Dynamax option. So let's just go for the more damage. You should always Behemoth Blade above going for super effective move if they're Dynamax, unless they resist it. If they resist it, then Behemoth Blade is not the option. Struggle Bug. What? I mean, we're gonna go back to neutral, so that's kind of nice. I didn't expect that. Also, Scarf Struggle. Also deleted. Whoa. What a cool Pokemon. Wow, Moltres is such a fun... Okay, remind me later when I have a Moltres video, never to Dynamax Moltres in front of a Zacian. What was that damage? That is wild. Oh, that is so wild. And this is just a Meteor Beam onto Rabombi. Oh, this Rabombi never saw the light of day. You poor Scarfed Rabombi. Not Scarfed. Is Rabombi that fast that outspeeds Zacian? Or is the Zacian slower Zacian? Okay, the Zacian's max HP, max attack. Got it. And Adamant. Might explain why that just obliterated the enemy. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's a Zacian on a Trick Room team. Why would you run speed on it? Okay, I can see where that makes sense. You definitely see where that makes sense. In comes Solgaleo now. Well, look who's here. Big cat, big spook cat. I think I go for the TR here. Ah, I should have gone for the Rabombi. Honestly, I don't care about Rabombi. Rabombi can keep doing what it's doing. The rest of my team in the back is physical, right? Yeah, Struggle Bug again. Okay. Fine. Whatever. You do you, Rabombi. I gotta see what the Solgaleo is doing next. Here's a Sacred Sword into the Solgaleo spot. Gonna do some really good damage. 2-hit KO there. They go for the Sun Steel Strike. Into the Zacian spot. Does absolutely no damage because we're max HP. Man, Zacian's such a dumb Pokemon where you can just go max HP, max attack and get away with it. Alright. And the Trick Room is now up. So we can go for Sacred Sword now onto the Rabombi. And since we're really low, I think I'll take the opportunity to go into ARAQUANID here. I do want to get to use this Pokemon that I put in my thumbnail, you know. I don't want it to just die immediately and get one shot by Indeedee or whatever happened last game. I don't even remember. I try to forget. Shiny ARAQUANID, lit. 10 out of 10. Beautiful Pokemon. They're actually going to swap the Solgaleo there. Makes sense. They were worried about the Moongeist Beam into the Amoonguss. I am not happy to see Amoonguss. But I do have bug moves, so got the 1 HP crit too. Yeah, they are not going to have a good time here. There is issue here. The issue is they could sleep us now because we're in Trick Room. And of course they know that. They're not dumb. But the other thing is they can only attack one of us. So I'll have them make the decision. Right? They'll make the decision if they want. They can either Rage Powder or they can sleep me. But I'm attacking this Solgaleo whether they like it or not. And I'm going to max Flutter by Solgaleo whether they like it or not. I'll let you decide. They can only sleep one of us. And the other one goes down. Right? Solgaleo goes down in every situation here. And then it'll be Amoonguss versus 4. And that's never a pretty sight for Amoonguss, if you know what I'm saying. Amoonguss never wants to face 4 Pokemon on its own. Alright, we did it. We Dynamax ARAQUANID. Achievement completed in the video. We got a big boy. Oh, they decide to Rage Powder. Hey, that's fine. Amoonguss is going down this turn at least. Max Flutterby. Let's see some serious damage. Not enough. But hey, it is what it is. And next turn will be more than enough. Solgaleo will get to attack here. Does go for the Sun Steel Strike. We should be able to take one more. Easily. Zacian's so stupid. Zacian is so stupid. Unfortunately, I did go for the Sacred Sword there. Oh, and there's a Rocky Helmet. Okay, you got me, big dog. I see you. I see you. But speaking of big dog, I got a big tiger that I want to show you. Incinesports coming in hot onto the field. Which means it's time for a fake out. I don't care about your full metal body. It's time for a fake out onto the Moongeist. And it's time for a geyser onto our friend, big old kitty cat. A big old lion. Both are neutral, so I guess I might as well go for geyser just to change the animation up for you guys at home. I mean, theoretically speaking, I should have gone for geyser last turn because then I would have had more rain damage this turn. But at the same time, oh, Moongeist is actually gonna live this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it does look like a Moongeist either went for Rage Powder or Spore there. There's no way to actually tell. Awesome. Got rid of Solgaleo, and there is no way on this planet a Moongeist can bring this back, I don't think. Solgaleo was my opponent's only way through these 2 months, and we even have 1 whole turn left of Trick Room. They could Spore everything they want. The other one's going to knock it out. Now we just go for Flare Blitz. Now we'll change it up again, go for the Max Flutterby. ARAQUANID is getting a win this episode. I mean, got a win last episode, but hardly. Never mind, ARAQUANID will not be getting the win. Instead, Incinesports will be getting the win this episode. I guess they were hoping that I would go for Parting Shot here, but have absolutely no reason to do that. GG's to my opponent. Awesome, awesome. I mean, honestly, just getting rid of that Moltres turn 1 was... It was over turn 1. This is why Series 12 sucks. It's... The game is over turn 1. You have a bad lead, you lose. But hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okie dokie. This is the second time I'm facing this team. I faced it in yesterday's video. And I have hence learned that James Beck might have had something to do with it. I won against him last video though, so that's really good news. Let's see if we can do it again. They do have like a little bit of a Trick Room problem, because Abomasnow isn't the fastest thing in the world, but honestly, ARAQUANID does really good here as long as we get rid of the Talonflame. I think no matter what, we have to set up Trick Room. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't have Intimidate and just bring our Zacian right away. I think Lunala Zacian's beautiful here. Bring ARAQUANID, bring Rilla in the back, and that should be... I don't want to say GG, but that's the best 4 that we can bring, I think. I'm leaving a lot of things open for their Solgaleo to get going. And if they Dynamax Solgaleo, maybe we have a little bit of an issue here. I recognize that. But ARAQUANID should be able to obliterate Ogre. Rilla should be able to obliterate Ogre. Like I said, issue is Talonflame. I never thought I'd have to say that, but I fear a Talonflame. I used to fear Talonflame back in VGC series, or not series, VGC 14 when X and Y was the game. Talonflame used to be a serious threat, folks. Like, you have no idea. Choice Banded Talonflame was absolutely everywhere. People that have just started playing competitively this year, y'all are lucky you never had to play against Mega Kangaskhan and Choice Banded Talonflame. Such a toxic combination. But hey, it's over. We're moving on. They nerfed Gale Wings, thankfully. Kyogre Raichu lead. They can fake something now. They can't fake us out. They can't fake both of us out. There is some good news here. Why does it smell like a weakness policy ogre to me? Is that what this team is? Is that what this team is? I really hope not. I'll tell you what. I'm going to try to Trick Room. And then I'm going to go hard into ARAQUANID. ARAQUANID should be able to tank this ogre hit with Water Bubble and with its high special defense. So I'm not too concerned with this swap, and I want to preserve my Zacian as long as I can. And this is obviously going to be a fake out turn, hopefully. Hopefully my nose deceives me and it's not weakness policy. I have faced this team before, but I have not looked at the Poképaste. So I have no idea what these sets actually are, so. There's the Water Spout. Is that a Scarfed Ogre? It outsped the Raichu. The crit on my Lunala too, yikes. All by Nuzzle, okay. Gotta say, not super happy about this so far. But regardless, here's a Trick Room. Which means we are now the fastest things on the field. We can even go for Wide Guard just to avoid taking any damage at all. Maybe I do that. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to Meteor Beam Raichu and Wide Guard. Because that's smelling Scarf. If it's outspeeding Raichu, it's Scarf. So I'll just Wide Guard here. Hopefully I won't get parried. They're going to swap out the Raichu. Nothing on your team wants to take it. Oh, I guess that does. But hey, all I needed here was the special attack boost. And I do get through with the Wide Guard. Beautiful. We got our special attack boost. That's all I can possibly ask for. And now their Ogre's in a situation where it has to switch. Because it's scarfed onto that. That is gorgeous damage. What the heck? Amazing. All right. I was not expecting that much damage. But my friends, this is, I want to say, the easiest Dynamax in my life. Absolutely easiest Dynamax in my life. I'm going to keep clicking just in case they, for some reason, decide not to swap. You know? They might be trolling, but they do swap. All right, as they should. And then they go into Raichu again. Raichu gets another Fake Out turn, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go for the Dynamax here with our big ol' Lunala. I highly doubt they decided to go for Dynamax here. If they did, then I think they lose their Dynamax right away. Oh, we get parried. Okay, it was a Wide Guard there. It didn't actually matter. All right, that's one big Phantasm. Adios, Solgaleo. Adios. I love this team. Oh my goodness. Adam, Santacos, you're onto something, man. This team is fun. And it's powerful. I feel so dirty. In Ogre again. Ogre's the slowest thing on the field because it's Scarf. So it's gonna Dynamax there, probably. So I'm gonna Phantasm it. Oh, this is a little unfortunate. I think I just Phantasm it. But part of me wants to go for the Rock move to change the weather, to at least get it out of the rain. But Phantasm would do the most damage. I don't think I'm KOing though, so I will actually go for the Rock Fall. And I will lunge. Well, I guess I'll liquidate the Raichu. Get some damage going on Raichu here. Raichu goes to the Fake Out. Never mind. Oh, they're not Dynamaxing. Oh, so I'm trolling. I surely thought they were Dynamaxing. Well, regardless, I'm happy to get rid of the weather. That will help us in the end. Do they switch to Origin Pulse? What do they do? You just saw Wide Guard. Now you're locked onto Origin Pulse. How does that make any sense? Whatever. I at least broke the Raichu Sash. I will be getting rid of Raichu this turn. And I will be Wide Guarding. Or I guess I could just go for the KO. Like, might as well go for the KO. Ogre is sitting here kind of wasting space, to be honest. So let's just go for the lunge. Nice. Bye, Ogre. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. ARAQUANID will die to Life Orb. But hey, this is double KO for us here. Now, we still got a whole... I think we brought our Rilla in the back, so we have a whole Fake Out to use. So this is smelling like a GG. Now, keep in mind, I still do have a Dynamax to use, and Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. So my Fake Out is going to be meaningless, is what that means. So I should Zacian here. I should definitely Zacian here. They have a Bear Tick. Oh no, okay. Sorry, Bear Tick. They're gonna Dynamax that for sure. But there's no rain to save you. There is no rain to save you. If the Bear Tick was in the rain, then fine. You can Dynamax. You could probably outspeed my Zacian. You could probably win the game. But this time around, that's just a Behemoth Blade, my friend. They are gonna go for the Dynamax. Okay, respect to them for hanging in there. But I think this is all she wrote. But respect nonetheless. It's fun to see a bear take large. That is one spooky bear. But I think this might just be a Zacian. Yeah. I think it might be the obvious thing. Yeah. I was thinking maybe there's a Sash there. Maybe that's the plan, but I don't know. I don't know. That's the second time I faced the team. It's the second time I've beaten the team. I might not be using that on the channel because it's not convincing me quite yet. But anyways, GG's to E. But yeah, here's the rental code. What can I even say about this team? It's good, man. If you guys need a solid Trick Room team, I'd grab this one while you can, because this is honestly some pretty legit stuff. All in all, very strong team. It does have a couple of weaknesses, right? It's pretty obvious that there's 5 physical attackers on this team. But Thundurus with Defiant, I haven't had to use it today because honestly, we didn't go against a lot of Intimidates today. But I haven't had to use Thundurus. But you do have that way around Intimidate. And on top of it all, Zacian starts off with a +1. So like, oh no, you're down to neutral. Isn't that serious when you get intimidated with Zacian? Lunala is amazing. I brought it to every battle. I set Trick Room up pretty much guaranteed every single time. Like, why does that Pokemon exist? And thank goodness they gave a Wide Guard, or else Calyrex would just destroy it every single time. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also subscribe. I just said subscribe. Subscribe twice. Go ahead and do so. Also, make sure to check out Adam's stuff. Thank him for sending this team. Let him know Pokésports sent you. We'll link his stuff down below in the description. And yeah, with that said, I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.